Karlie Elizabeth Kloss is an American fashion model. Kloss is ranked 7th on the top 50 models women list by Models.com. Vogue Paris declared her one of the top 30 models of the 2000s. She is a Victoria's Secret angel. Early life and discovery. Kloss was born in Chicago, Illinois, and later moved to St. Louis at the age of 2, the daughter of Tracy, a freelance art director, and Kurt Kloss, an emergency physician. Her family has Danish roots. She has 3 siblings, Christine, and twins Kimberly and Corion. She moved to St. Louis, with her family, in 1994. Kloss has called her classical ballet training a beautiful thing that taught her how to move in the modeling world and was a great training ground for her runway walk. Kloss was discovered at a local benefit runway show. She attended Webster Groves High School. Career, 2006 a Euro 10, Beginnings and Modeling Breakthrough. In 2006, at the age of 14, Kloss posed for photographer David Leslie Anthony for a 12-page editorial and cover for Scene magazine in Chicago. Elite Chicago then forwarded these tear sheets to Elite NY, who then brought Kloss to New York. One of her first modeling stints was for Abercrombie when she posed for the brand's photography shot by Bruce Weber. In January 2008 she left Elite and signed with Next Model Management. She ended up walking 31 runways in New York Fashion Week, notably closing for Marc Jacobs, opening Carolina Herrera, and occupying both spots at Dury. After New York she went on to walk 20 shows in Milan, and 13 in Paris for the fall 2008 collections, with a total of 64 shows in a single season. Kloss found herself in the middle of a legal dispute when her former agency Elite Model Management sued Next Model Management for allegedly stealing its young star by offering her improper compensation to sign. Elite felt they were responsible for launching her career and booked much work for her. The case was eventually settled out of court. After 4 years of being represented by Next Model Management, Kloss is now signed with IMG Models. Karlie has an immense and loyal following, and we welcome the opportunity to help expand her relationships through endorsement as well as our global network that reaches beyond fashion, said Ivan Bart, IMG Models Senior Vice President and Managing Director. She was named the best model by People magazine in 2008. Kloss, labeled her famed runway walk a moody gait. Molly Sims, whom she considers a mentor, told New York she thinks Kloss will still do well at 30, because of her classic look. She has been in advertisements for Rebecca Taylor, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Donna Karan, Nina Ricci, Chloe Copyright, Lacoste, Sport Max, Alexander McQueen, Yves Saint Laurent, Elie Saab, Dolce & Gabbana, Gap, Bally Shoe, Bergdorf Goodman, Pringle of Scotland, Dior, Hermes, Oscar de la Renta, Sonia Rykiel, Aquascutum, Topshop, Erin Briney, Uniqlo, Omnia Jade, Lord & Taylor, Barney's New York, American Eagle, and Victoria's Secret Pink. Kloss is the face of the Marc Jacobs fragrance Lola. She has walked for numerous designers in New York, London, Milan and Paris, including Shiatsi Chen, Calvin Klein, Karl Lagerfeld, Marc Jacobs, Zac Posen, Givenchy, Gucci, Valentino, Louis Vuitton and Versace, Elie Saab, and appeared in editorials for American and Korean W, American L, Allure, ID, French and Japanese Numa Copyright Ro, Vanity Fair, Dazed and Confused, and American, Australian, Italian, French, British, Korean, German, Japanese, Chinese, Turkish, Portuguese, teen, and Latin American Vogue magazines. Her covers include Italian Vogue in October 2009, January 2010, and December 2011, Vogue Turkey, Vogue Portugal, Vogue China in February, August, and November in 2010, British Vogue in September 2012, Vogue Korea and American Teen Vogue, alongside Chanel Iman and Ali Michael in February 2008 and by herself in May 2010. She has ventured into TV when she appeared in Season 4, Episode E01 of Gossip Girl as herself. She became a muse for fashion designer John Galliano and has appeared in Dior and John Galliano campaigns and opened both shows, Christian Dior Haute Couture and Dior Resort shows from Spring-Summer 2010. In the spring-summer 2011 season, she opened 10 shows and closed 8. 2011 a Euro present, recognition and success. Her runway walk, one of the most unique, is often described as powerful. In February 2011, supermodel Tyra Banks stated that Kloss was one of her favorite models because of her unique, atypical beauty. In 2011 Kloss renewed her contract with Christian Dior for the third season in a row. Life magazine photographed Kloss for the cover of a special print issue handed out during New York Fashion Week in September 2011. The photo story inside the issue was photographed during the summer of 2011 and shows Kloss at the couture shows in Paris, in New York City, and in St. Louis, her hometown. The same year, she made her debut in the Victoria's Secret fashion show. In 2012 Kloss was featured on the September covers of British Vogue, Japanese Vogue, Harper's Bazaar Russia, and Numa Copyright Ru. She appeared in the campaign ads of Juicy Couture, Stéphane, Elie Saab, and Jean-Paul Gaultier. She co-hosted with the revival of the MTV series House of Style with fellow model Joan Smalls. She also appeared in that year's Victoria's Secret fashion show. In 2013, Kloss was the face of Donna Karan, Lacoste, and Lanvin campaigns. Kloss worked with Victoria's Secret on their 2013 summer swimwear video. She was also the red carpet host of the 2013 MTV Movie Awards pre-show. In April, Kloss starred alongside Daria Strokos, Monica Jagacic and Iris Strabega in Louis Vuitton's Alma bag campaign. In 2013, Kloss was named as one of the new ambassadors for Coach, Incorporated and stars in the Accessory Makers Fall 2013 campaign. Personal life: her hobbies include baking cookies, biking, and ballet. In collaboration with Momofuku Milk Bar, she created a special recipe called Karlie's Cookies, which she sold in DKNY Soho during Fashion's Night Out in New York City, with proceeds benefiting hungry children around the world. She calls it a perfect 10 cookie, because it contains dark chocolate and almond oat. In another social collaboration, this time with Warby Parker, Kloss co-designed sunglasses with a 1970s aesthetic. Proceeds benefited Edible Schoolyard NYC. In her typical friendly style, Kloss also published a series of videos on YouTube directly addressing Warby Parker customers. She is in a relationship with American businessman Joshua Kushner. References. External links: official website, Karlie Kloss at the Fashion Model Directory, Karlie Kloss at the Internet Movie Database, Karlie Kloss on Facebook, Karlie Kloss on Twitter, Kloss's TUMBLR site, Riverfront Times article.